keys off or on?
Off, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep it clean. Keep it nice. No, it's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Where's the dining room?
And so, just around there.
Okay.
I've
Dude, it's so nice in here. Stop.
Hey, how's it going?
It's good.
Good. Yeah.
Okay.
Just take your.
Wait a minute.
Actually, been a minute.
Let's eat something.
Okay, yeah, food. Yeah, food. Just go that way. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
You got a huge light in the way.
Yeah.
And he says, "Hey, that's my hat." And I said, yeah. It sure used to be.
Can't do that. Can't take him anywhere.
God.
Remember Paul?
Paul Peters?
No.
Paul Atwater?
No.
Paul.
You know what Paul I'm talking about. Our Paul. We went to high school with him too. Remember? You've known him since middle school?
Yeah. I went to high school with him. I knew him in middle school, and at one point we were friends. That's that. I mean, what do you care anyways? I mean, last summer you agreed with me. Fuck Paul. He sucks and you know it. I don't want to keep talking about this. We disagree. Let it be.
I hung out with him the other day and, you know, he's done some growing up.
So, you felt guilty about forgetting with him, and John convinced you to get lunch with him again.
He texted
No,
me.
not true. I set up the lunch of my own accord because I missed him and I wanted to see him. And I know I put you on the group chat too, Mark, and you just didn't respond. Don't play dumb. Anyway, if you guys aren't friends all of a sudden, somebody should tell him that. He talked about you a lot, you know. I mean, he really took you ghosting him personally. He thought the two of you were fine. Honestly, I don't get it. There was no big fight. He didn't say anything that fucked up. He just, one day you just stopped being friends with him? Just cut him out of your life? You can't just do that. That's not how it works.
Ethan.
Sure it is! And to be fully honest, I don't like him, and I never really did. I mean, he's passive-aggressive, and he's an avid pessimist, and he thinks the entire human race is out to get him. I mean, just being in the same room as him is emotionally demanding. We were friends, what? Because we sat at the same lunch table? Because I went to his birthday parties? Did school plays together?
Yeah. For years. You were friends. I've been friends with Paul for a long time, but me and Mark have been friends for even longer. I'm worried. The time between texts is getting longer and longer, and there's never phone calls, and that makes me sad. Best friends one day, and then a couple weeks go by, and boom, poof, he's gone. And I miss him. A lot. And I know it's hard now that we go to different schools and stuff, but, well, if I do something wrong, I want him to tell me. If he's going through something, I want to be there to support him because he's my friend, and that's what friends fucking do. They're there for each other in spite of all the things you don't really like about them. I know damn well what happened to Paul, and it's the same thing that's happening to me. Mark just starts to push us away, and then the next thing you know, he's gone forever. Mark is right. Paul's an asshole, but I know Mark too fucking well for him to try and tell me that him and Paul were never friends, because I know they are. Were. When you wipe somebody out of your life, you can make yourself think whatever you want about it. Yeah, maybe it's too late for him and Paul, but I'm not gonna let it be too late for him and me.
No. Me and Paul spent a lot of time together. We were friends by proximity. Maybe he loved seeing me, and good for him. But I saw him because I felt like I had to. I mean, there's no real substance to that. I mean, it's barely even transactional.
Guys.
It was more than that, and you know it.
Glorify a past. That sucked the whole time. None of us had friends, so we hung out with each other. And it worked. But that doesn't mean it's worth keeping. I mean, some relationships come out of a mutual convenience. Not every relationship is worth maintaining.
Mark!
we're just arguing. It's just tense.
Yeah, John, better shut up or you might be next.
What?
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm not like that. I'm glad that we are still friends. You two are like the one thing I don't regret about high school. That's why I keep in touch. I try to keep in touch. You know what I mean? Are you not currently eating dinner at my dinner table? I met Ethan in what? My first grade class? Yeah. And in that class, the teacher used to tell us that every single one of us, we were all, little snowflakes and oh, but she wasn't getting political or anything. No. She meant literal fucking frozen water crystals from the sky. And what she meant by that was she would tell us that no two kids are alike, just like snowflakes. The other day though, I read this study and it says that it isn't really structurally possible for all snowflakes to be different, and that really there's just enough snowflakes and just enough of it piled up on the ground that you probably won't see the same one twice. Probably. Do you see what I'm getting at? and now this snowflake thing, it really must have stuck with Ethan, and I love him, trust me, I do. But he's convinced that every single person really is their own special fucking snowflake, and they need to be handled with the utmost care lest they flutter away in the wind and disappear forever. Yeah. But if you ask me, some snowflakes are just special little assholes. Like Paul. And those snowflakes, those people, for all I care, they can melt.
What if you all of a sudden decide you don't like us and then you decide to ghost us, huh? Would we even see it coming?
I didn't ghost him. He texted me once after graduation, and I ignored it. There we go. It was semi-mutual.
That is pretty much the definition of ghosting.
Oh, what? You want me to call him up and say, oh, hey Paul, long time no talk. I just wanted to talk to you so I could officially break up with you as friends.
You could be nicer about it. So what if I support open and honest communication?
So then you're crazy. That's what. If he misses me so much, why doesn't he text me literally one more time and tell me so? Or is he too proud for that? Perhaps that is yet another hint as to why I don't like him.
You know that's not my point. My point is how you treat people. You are a good person, Mark. Good people don't just give up on people they don't like because they're tired or whatever. Honestly, Mark, I know almost 3 years have passed, but you've barely changed since high school.
Oh yeah? Well, why don't I tell you what my fucking point is? You... An ultimatum. I mean, yeah, who does that? I mean, all of that for a fucking ultimatum. He wants me to at least give Paul a call by the end of the week, or we're gonna have to seriously reconsider our friendship. I mean, what does that even mean? He's so worked up about all of this Paul crap.
Yeah, well, you really pissed him off. As if he wasn't enough already. He's a man on a mission.
Well, I mean, him maybe, but okay, but you and me, we're good. I'm sorry I said what I said. I shouldn't have said what I said. Even though I said it's him. He's the one I'm mad at.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, I don't agree with him, but I don't know how else this is gonna resolve itself. I mean, I'm not Paul's biggest fan either, but like, you just never gonna talk to him again? Like, even at the grocery store, you're just gonna turn away? Like, I don't think that's how life works.
It is if I want it to.
Mark, this is a stupid problem. Stop being immature. If he wants a phone call, then make the phone call.
I'm being immature? I'm being immature? I'm not the one asking two ex-friends to call each other up on the phone and officially break up. I mean, who does that? And it's not just that, it's the premise of the whole thing. How can he even ask me that?
Mark, I think he has good intentions.
Well, I don't have bad intentions. I am not a terrible, horrible person for not, answering one teeny weeny text or just not wanting to be friends with him.
No one said that you're a terrible, horrible person.
But that's how it feels like everyone wants me to feel.
Maybe that should tell you something.
No, it shouldn't. Okay, people stop talking and fall out of each other's lives for perfectly humane reasons all the time. And look, that's not my point. I just wanted to tell you what happened and then hang out and do drugs with my college friends who aren't just my my college friends, and also may include my high school friends also as well.
Listen, you've been obsessing over this fight since it happened. I think this is the third time I'm hearing you tell this story over and over again, and I'm not even sure who you're telling it to. Now, I am begging you to just take a moment, deep breath, stop for a minute, and just think. If he wants a phone call, then give him the phone call.
But this is all I think about, and it really pisses me off. I mean, Ethan's my friend, but really, he's totally wrong and wholeheartedly misguided and wrong about this whole event, and that is what I've decided after my prolonged thought.
No, this is your battle to fight. This is not mine. You know what it's time for. Be careful because the water is hot. Okay. Mark, do not mope.
Ew, do we have to eat the chunky stuff?
Yeah, and it's really gross.
Wait, guys, should I put on music? Are we feeling like classical trip stuff or more of the sad indie?
Well, I feel like last time your sad indie stuff sort of set the mood all the wrong color, but
What?
Nothing. Do we maybe want to change the music?
Okay. To what?
Anything's good.
Okay, whatever you say.
Oh my god, I'm going to vomit.
You're not gonna
I'm
vomit.
going to fucking vomit.
You're not gonna vomit. You're okay.
My parents bought our little log cabin for the Indiana Dunes when I turned 15. And then the day that we graduated, as soon as our caps hit the ground, we were off. We were piled in my dad's car, flying down I-90. I think we made the trip in under an hour. And I was smiling from ear to ear because I love my friends. And I thought my friends loved each other too. But that night, it was just Mark and I in the kitchen. He pulled me aside and he said he thought that we were going to be friends for life. Best friends. That he didn't feel the same way about Paul. And he said that he didn't understand why me and Ethan would even want to hang out with him after we graduated. And he was so serious, I felt like I couldn't even ask him why. Sometimes your friends just stop being friends with each other. Sometimes your perfect world where everyone loves each other just falls apart. He pulled me into the biggest hug and he went to bed. He's so fucking stubborn. And it was all I could do the next day just to pile into my dad's car, smile from ear to ear, and hope that this wasn't the last memory we would share together.
John, hi, yeah. I, 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 uh, I fucked up. And I'm sorry.